Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day. Not too bad of a start for your Friday. It was a little cool this morning, but we've got some sunshine. Here's a live look at our one of our first alert sky cams from the Renaissance at Colony Park. Temperatures still sitting in the 40s, 47 right now. A little bit of a breeze at 10 miles an hour. Going to be a little bit breezy for the rest of today, but we should stay relatively dry until I would say the later part of your Friday evening. So if you have any Valentine's Day plans, not going to need the rain jacket or anything until later on tonight as a few isolated showers move in. But overall, not looking too bad for your Valentine's Day plans. But we've got all eyes on tomorrow. That's when we're expecting our next system to move in, and it's looking to bring us some strong storms with it as well.
Yeah, we're currently in that enhanced risk, that level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather, and that's mainly for all of central Mississippi. Every single county is included in that. Southern Pike and Southern Walthall County are in that level 2 out of 5, but to be honest, you are going to be looking at the same sort of risk and the same sort of storm that we're going to be tracking throughout much of the night, and it's mainly from about 8 p.m. to about 3 a.m. Again, severe storms are going to be likely, with our main threats being damaging winds as well as the potential for strong tornadoes across a good portion of central Mississippi. So it's something that you should definitely be very cautious of and take notice of. And as you are going to bed Saturday night, you want to make sure you do have multiple ways to stay alert.
Yeah. So when it comes down to our two model runs, they're in a little bit a disagreement when it comes to the timing. Both are showing still the strong storms, just a matter of how quickly or how slowly the main line moves in. One thing is for sure, we'll still be dealing with showers tonight, not going to be severe. We'll stay relatively dry for most of tomorrow, although this first model that I'm showing you here has the line of storms moving in to areas along the Mississippi River and west of I-55 by around 7 o'clock or so, and then continuing to push further to the east, reaching the I-55 corridor by around 9 o'clock, and then pushing off to the east just a little after midnight, around 1 a.m. or so. But within that main line, straight line winds will be the main threat. Embedded tornadoes can't be ruled out, but we're also keeping a close eye what's ahead of the main lines. Again, this is just the showers tonight. Fast forwarding to tomorrow afternoon, those pop-up storms ahead of the main line is what we're going to keep a very close eye on, because that is all untapped energy ahead of the system that there will be tornado potential with those discrete, we call them supercells, if they are discrete cells, I should say, ahead of the main line, that we're going to keep a close eye on, especially for areas in the lower delta, that it does look like the most energy will be available at the height of the intensity when it comes to the storm energy potential just ahead of that main line on Saturday night. This is around 8 o'clock or so. And then as things continue on by around midnight, this model has the main line moving in along the I-55 corridor and then pushing further off to the east. So it's all going to come down to timing, how fast or slow that main line is going to move in. But it's very important to have multiple ways of receiving alerts, especially for the earlier part of the afternoon and, of course, into the overnight hours before you go to bed. So.
Yeah, there's a lot that can go into it, although we're pretty much looking at the same impacts no matter if it moves in a little quicker or if it moves in a little later. We're still going to be tracking the threat of tornadoes and straight line wind damage embedded in both of those systems, and both models are saying the same thing in regards to the impacts that we'll see. So that's really the main concern that we're going to have going forward. It's just a matter of, will it be a couple hours earlier? Will it be a couple hours later? Still make sure you have multiple ways of staying updated. The probability of the tornadoes and the potential for all of that is still high, though, and every model is still showing that potential is there. So I want y'all to be very mindful of that.
Yeah. So just talking a little bit more about that tornado energy. This is one of our high resolution models showing that it's still going to be present even before the storms move in later on in the afternoon. This is around 2 o'clock on Saturday, and then heading into just after sunset. As you can tell, like I said, in the lower delta, that energy will definitely be there a little bit higher than elsewhere, a little further off to the east by around. This is around 6 o'clock. This is more going to coincide with that first model run that I showed you earlier. But regardless, it's still going to be there even as the line pushes further off to the east by 9 o'clock along the I-55 55 corridor. That energy is still going to be around even after sunset. So it's still going to be possible that we could be dealing with tornadoes along with straight line wind damage heading into the later part of your Saturday night and early Sunday morning. So that's that when it comes to the severe threat. And then we kind of do a complete 180 when it comes to the temperatures. We're looking at upper 70s, low 80s tomorrow. And then we're going to be flipping the switch back to winter into the 40s for your Sunday as that cold front pushes through.
Yeah, a big change coming in the forecast. A big roller coaster that we're going to be on today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But the good news is after Sunday, we're still going to be staying relatively chilly. A lot of us seeing temperatures at about to below average for the foreseeable future. So a nice cool off. And we're going to be talking about a big cool down all the way into a good portion of next week. And I know a lot of people have been talking about the wintry precip possible next week. It's not necessarily looking conclusive that we'll see that. We do have a chance for some rainfall, though, in the middle portion of next week. So that's why we'll see temperatures continue to drop even more after that.
Yeah. So next week going to be very different than what we're expecting tomorrow. But the main focus is going to be that storm potential for your Saturday night. Right now, though, things look pretty good for your Friday. That we've got some sunshine. So I'll look across central and southwest Mississippi from our First Alert Skycam network. Everything looking relatively quiet for today. Again, maybe a few showers for your Friday night plans, but otherwise things will stay relatively calm until tomorrow evening as that cold front pushes through. So again, just make sure you have multiple ways of staying up to date on the latest. Make sure you have that free First Alert weather app. We'll continue to keep updating it throughout the rest of today. And we'll, of course, be here to continue to give you updates throughout today. And we'll be here tomorrow as well to help you get through this system as it moves through.
Yeah, so that's all we got for you for right now. Make sure you have multiple ways to stay updated. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to any one of us. And we'll be sure to get back to you as quickly as we possibly can. But have a great rest of your day today, and then happy Valentine's Day. And make sure you keep your reindeer close by just in case you are going on out to any dinner plans tonight. But that's all we got for you. Have a great rest of your day today.